We are Si and Sophie. This is Coastal News, a home and away podcast, your weekly episode companion podcast for your favourite Aussie soap.
Hello and welcome to Coastal News, a home and away podcast. First look, blockbuster edition. What?
Ooh, exciting.
Popcorn at the ready. We're going to the movies. No. This is the big week. 8,000th episode coming up on Friday on 5-star of Home and Away here in the UK. And all of the ads and our social media branding this week will have you believe that it's a blockbuster week. Things are going to go down, and we're about to read the synopsis. So, you okay, Sophie? Are you ready? Are you on the edge of your seat?
I literally am, because I've seen the Blockbuster Week advertised for several weeks now on My 5, and we've been promised a big week. So I'm anticipating. I've got, all kinds of things running through my head. High hopes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. Please don't dash my hopes.
Well, I'll try. I'll just not read it if it sounds like... Episode number.
Right, okay. Now I'm going to cheat.
Very close to 8,000. Yeah.
Because I know 8,000 is the end of the week. So if I can do the maths right, I think that means we're on 7,997.
Yeah, girl.
Woo!
Yeah.
She can count backwards.
Prosecco for you.
Yay!
Justin faces the consequences of his actions.
Oh.
It's obviously beat up. Kidnap guy.
This guy hasn't even got a name, has he? That's how inconsequential he is to the story. We don't even know his name, do we?
No. We don't at all. Like you say, it doesn't really matter. It's all going to be about Justin. What Justin's done to him, beat him to a pulp, and it wasn't just once he went in, or he went in again and again and again in front of his daughter. He looked like he couldn't be stopped.
Yeah.
And I think he's obviously going to be arrested by the looks of things. So he should. He's really wound me up. Really wound me up.
You can't go around. Even if he had done what Ava's, purported that he's done, you can't go around beating people up. It's not how the law works. You can... So, yeah.
And he knows right from wrong. Why does he think he can do that?
I don't know.
Leah returns to the bay.
Finally!
She only went off to Boo's house. Why is she not in the bay? Anyway.
They said on Friday that she was in the city, in quotation marks. So she'd stayed over at Rue's and Marilyn's on the night before, and then on the day when Ava went missing, she was conveniently in the city and not around to look for her. This whole thing is so... I'm having to Jenny Aniston it. Go with
Doesn't add up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't add up. It's got more holes than...
cheese. Yeah.
Can Marley bring John around? Is Marley going to try and pull John out of his diggy funk?
Oh, yeah. The last time we saw them, John was staring at that whiteboard catch you later message, wasn't he? And saying to Marley, they left me. They left me. I felt so bad for him.
I know. And Coastal News here, host Sophie shed a tear.
Almost. I was on the verge of shedding a tear. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
It was bad. It got very close to actual water on my face.
Someone was chopping an onion.
They were about 7:15. They started.
He'll be pulled round. Marley seems like, I think if Marley doesn't give up on him, he's had some advice, some opposing advice from both Irene and Marilyn about how to handle it. So which one he chooses to follow, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how that how he copes. I think he's capable. I think he can get him out of it. I do.
I think he seemed, from what we've seen, he's quite good with people. He's quite good with Mac, isn't he, at the moment? Mac's obviously going through a lot of stuff. He's just a good listener, I think, Marley. Gives people space just to say what's on their mind without, assuming.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems that way, doesn't he? From the face of it. Will Bree tell Remy the truth?
Probably not.
Remy's back.
I don't
There's
know.
obviously there's obviously some sort of conversation here, and between the two of them, perhaps he's come back with a clear mind and thought, do you know what? I deserve an explanation for your U-turn.
Yes.
And maybe he's asked her outright, tell me the truth. What is going on?
His head must be all over the place because she comes around one day and imagine this, right? So somebody that you've been dating comes around and says, I want nothing more to do with you. Get over it. I want nothing, etc. Next day, they turn up on your doorstep and see you with somebody else, jump to conclusions, 2 + 2 = 5, get really upset about it, get shitty with you and be like, I saw you with that other person. You'd be like, why do you care? You literally kicked me to the curb. Why are you suddenly so upset about it? You'd be so confused, wouldn't you? I can totally see why it's thrown him.
Yeah, it's beyond mixed signals, isn't it?
And bearing in mind, she's flipped. She's gone from I want to be with you to I don't want anything to do with you. He hasn't. The whole time he's in it. He said to her, I want you. I want us. I'll do whatever it takes. Tell me what to do. He hasn't changed his mind about her at all. So his feelings are still there. I do feel for it. There's a lot of people that aren't feeling as sympathetic towards Remy. If you look at the hashtag, there's quite a few people saying Bree's, they're in Bree's corner basically. And I'm not. I think I'm Team Remy at the moment.
I'm with you there. I think for me, she's lost me because of the way she's handled it. I sympathise with everything she's gone through, and I can only imagine, thank God, touch wood, and then to find out that you're then expecting, it must be an absolute head messer,
I can't take that away from her.
But the way she's now going about this is completely and utterly it's just rude. It's beyond that, actually. It's
cruel,
out of order. It's cruel. Yeah, that's the word. Because Remy didn't do anything.
No.
And it seems to have stemmed from her covering up the fact that she slept with him. And
true.
The shame of that, rather than anything else.
He doesn't know that, does he? You've just reminded me. He doesn't know that she slept with Jacob.
Yeah.
And yet she's gone absolutely ballistic about him possibly sleeping with this other girl after they've broken up, which actually he didn't do. Oh, yeah, I'm fully Team Remy, actually.
She's lost me at this point because of that reason. Cash and Felicity settle on a wedding date.
Oh God!
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Is it
Cash
exactly
and Felicity.
2 weeks?
So it's not Cash and Eden.
2 weeks. Cash and Eden.
No, it's Cash and Felicity.
Oh, they're getting married to each other. That'd be incest. Oh, is it in exactly 2 weeks' time? Like the last one.
It doesn't say, but I'm gonna guess episode 8000 might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I think so.
Given it's blockbuster week, I'm expecting big things. Can't have a blockbuster without a wedding, right?
Well, I've not heard much yet, so I'm still holding out hope that this, from what you've read out so far, I'm like,
Tani and Felicity prepare for their big day.
Oh God, here we go. Okay.
And Eden pushes Remy to be with Bree.
Hey, how can he be with Bree when she don't want him?
Unless, that whole will she tell him the truth?
Oh, she
Maybe she
actually
has
does.
done. Yeah,
I hope
maybe
so.
maybe she has done, and then Eden's sort of saying, "You can do it. You can do it. Get those nappies out." Yeah. So
Advance, baby.
is the abortion not happening then? I wonder.
Oh, I guess
That was
it's if she
she was.
shared that news, has she just changed her mind?
I think, when I said to you on the podcast yesterday, it
Mm.
was more like a reaction, like a knee-jerk lashing out because it all kicked off
Yeah.
when she said it. I think that's my feeling.
Oh, okay, I can go with that.
Felicity and Tane's wedding day has arrived.
Oh my god.
Episode 8,000 of Home
Oh
and
my
Away.
god. How are we here already? I'm sorry. Can we just take a minute? How fast has this month gone? Like, it's middle of May, and we've had Bella come back, Bella leave, Nico leave. We've had Diggy leave. We've had Flick start having a drinking problem, stop having a drinking problem. We've had Tane and Flick break up and get back together and get married in the same month. I'm exhausted.
This is the month, as you say,
Oh
for
my God.
storylines to start and finish
In the same
in the same week.
episode.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. Never mind the Ava stuff, the Gabe stuff. I'm going to have to lie down after next week, I think. Next week's pod, I'm going to be doing it lying on the floor because I'm going to be
Okay.
exhausted.
We'll hold you to that. You're right. It's been busy old time in Summer Bay.
It's been a
hasn't it?
hot minute.
Mm. Mm. So the wedding's happening this week.
Jesus.
It's decided 2 episodes prior.
So that means no Nico then, unless Nico's suddenly getting on the red eye over from New York.
Have you seen that episode of Modern Family where Phil's on the iPad and they've stuck it to
I know. Yeah. God. Oh, chuckers.
Bree is grateful for Remy's support. That's
You should be more than grateful, love.
I'm not feeling it. I'll see how it goes, but my initial reaction is,
Yeah, me too.
Has Cash made a lifelong commitment to Eden?
What?
Has Cash made a lifelong commitment to Eden?
They're not getting
Is it?
married. They got wedding fever. Okay, they've planned. Oh my God, joint wedding. Okay, I'm rewriting the whole script. I'm starting a new conspiracy theory. So Cash and Eden are planning Tane and Flick's wedding, but at the same time, they're also planning their own double wedding. Is that that's where I'm going with this? Conspiracy theory out there on the internet forever.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't think it's that. FYI.
Well, I'm not going to read it out, but I've just read the next line.
Go on then.
No, I can't. Can't do it.
Go
I need
on.
to leave you in this suspense.
Oh dear.
I'm going to leave it. Do not read it when you get off this call.
I will.
Xander's shift takes a sinister turn.
Xander's shit? Sorry.
No, shift.
Okay. I think I've had too much wine in a can. I'm crying. Sorry. Okay. Xander's shift at work. Okay, shift job. Okay, has taken a sinister turn.
Do I need to spell it?
Oh dear. Okay, sinister.
Pictures of this shit just like turning evil.
Just got one with like a face on it, like a devil face. And it's like looking over its shoulder. Not that shits have a shoulder, but this one has a shoulder. It's looking back over its shoulder. I'm sorry, I'm going way too far with this the image in my head is quite hilarious. Oh my god,
Right.
I'm crying. Apologies, listeners, if you're still here. Oh
Okay.
dear.
His shift takes a sinister turn.
Doesn't sound any better now that I've heard it again. Okay, so we forgot to talk about this, didn't we? You know, this week, you know the super weird stuff that's happened this week in the Bay.
Mm,
Some of the
Mm.
blink and miss it stuff. One of the weird things that we were texting about, like you texted me and you were like, "What the f was that
Mm.
about?"
mm.
Was when we saw Xander and a colleague that we've never seen before. Is it Jamie?
Yes. Oh, did he have a
Colleague.
name?
I think he had a name. Colleague we've never seen before. They were in their paramedic uniform on the beach. Were they talking to Marley? I think they were, weren't they? And they saw
Yeah.
someone trying to break into the back of the ambulance, didn't they? And they sort of shooed them away. And Marley was like, "What the hell was that about?" And they said, "Oh, they're trying to bust in to get some drugs. You know, this happens a lot." We've never heard of this ever. But apparently this happens a lot where people try and break into the ambulance and steal drugs. This scene was really weird, wasn't it? You texted me and you were like, "What the F who was that guy? Like, what's going
Mm.
on? Could this be related to the, I can't say it, sinister sinister turn?"
Literally the whole time. I'm not even listening to you. I'm just
I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying so hard. Oh, the wine in the can has hit me.
the whole
Apologies.
time I've just got visions of this walking out the back.
I can't breathe. Oh, first look has descended into madness. Oh my god. Okay. Breathe, Sophie, breathe. Oh dear.
Should we move on?
It's a stick thing all over again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Should we park it? We don't know what's going on, do we? So literally.
Park it.
Oh my god. Oh, my stomach hurts. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm back. I'm not.
Just a-
Oh god, I'm literally crying. Oh dear.
It's the last line of the week. Are you ready?
Okay. No. It's about shit. I'm gonna die. Okay.
Wait till you hear it.
Oh no, don't.
Bree pushes too far.
Sorry. Okay, we've descended into madness now. Oh god, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna die. Oh dear. Bree
Don't you
pushes
just-
too far. Oh dear. With Remy, I'm assuming. I'm literally crying. I can't see anything now.
Mm.
Well, that's cryptic, isn't it? I don't know what that's about, but it's something to do with baby, isn't it?
Gotta be.
Yeah.